They've been aggressive, and they've been good. 8 wins in their last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. Timberwolves, Mavs. Up next on 2K Sports.
Don't you know I'm loco?
Tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Here with Coach. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Julius Randle.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The big men on the floor for him, Randle and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's MP in at point guard. And for the Mavericks, P.J. Washington is out there with Flag. Then there's Christie, then there's Irving, and it's Davis in at the center, filling out the middle. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Here's Flag. They get it again. To the inside. There's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniel's athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
MP kicks to Edwards. Back to MP. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
Pounding the offensive glass. That's where Gobert gets a lot of his extra chances.
Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Over in the corner, Washington. Pass to Irving from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Gobert with the screen on Christie. Here's MP, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for MP. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
An efficient three-point shooter in college. That clearly hasn't changed for Flag.
That's tipped. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Davis. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Flag. Irving against MP. Puts up a 3. Irving can't get it to go. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for Minnesota. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose the rebounding battle. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Washington, that's good.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
Back to MP. For the three. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 9 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Back to Irving. Pass to Washington. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land, Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the lane. He's got 11.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Pass to Flag. Here is Davis. A fadeaway. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards looking it over. Here's McDaniels, and the 3 ball is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Christie the pass to Davis. Now here's Irving. Dallas moving it around. Washington sets the pick for Flag. Pass to Washington. And right away they match him with a 3-pointer of their own. Washington's got 12 points in the game. MP with it. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. Edwards finds Randall. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Pass to Davis. Gobert with the block.
As intimidating a defensive presence as there is, Gobert could write a book on rim protection.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Now Flag. From deep Washington. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. McDaniels on the wing. Kicks it out to MP. And another 3 for Minnesota.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Flag. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Edwards passes to MP. Gobert in the corner. MP outside. And Davis pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 13. Here's Flag. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin. I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect
Dallas going with the whole new group out there. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Randall. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Back to Exum. Martin kicks to Russell. To halt the run. Reid with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 15. On the wing, MP. Covered by Martin. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Over in the corner, Williams bangs home the trifecta.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. D'Angelo Russell out there with Williams, and it's Exum in at the small forward position. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Definitely a volume shooter from range. DiVincenzo lurks on the perimeter looking for these openings to strike.
On the wing, Davis, guarded by Reid. And Davis can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And he gets it to go. MP's got 18 points in the game.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Here's Davis. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
MP looking around. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Exum kicks to Russell. To the paint. Nobody near Williams. Sinks the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
A smart pass by AD, kicking it out, leading to the 3.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Randall outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to MP. There's the triple. Another miss by MP.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Inside, Davis. And here's Russell. He gets that one. Russell's got his first basket.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Now, here's MP. He's got 20. Randall kicks to MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Washington passes to Davis. Down low, here's Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
2 emphatic points from Flagg. This rookie has some serious swag.
MP kicks to Edwards. MP with a screen on Christie. Shoots. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Good read by McDaniels. This is the kind of team-first attitude he brings to the floor.
And on the way from Irving for 3, rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Flagg. Here's Irving. Will it go? Another miss by Irving.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Back to Irving. And they'll get another chance.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And we talk about the handles of Kyrie so much. Don't forget, he's also an elite shooter.
Buries it from 3-point range. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's the 3. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Christie. Christie's got 3 assists tonight.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
For 3, Edwards. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Christie. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. MP, no good. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
He takes it in, and the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10+ seasons. MP taking flight.
1:02 left in the second quarter. And here is Irving. He has 6. It's stolen by Randall. MP left side. Randall a screen on Christie. It's good. MP's got 34 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
A terrific move by Irving to score.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And he's good on the 3 ball. Randall's got 16. Edwards against Irving. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's Minnesota with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot. Nice. Oh, that's right. It's all good. Hey, give it up for our contestant.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
Man, this is a crazy list. Plenty of familiar names on it here, but a couple of outliers, too. I love the root for the underdogs.
Not many outliers have won this event, but it's possible. Anybody can get hot. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Here's Irving. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's MP in at the one.
Hey, Gobert!
Lets it go with the three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Dallas moving it around. Now Washington trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Randall passes to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
A nice wrinkle in Randall's game. He can make that crucial extra pass when the opening is there.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Christie. Here's Flagg. From downtown, drops in the tray. Christie's got his second bucket of the night.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
McDaniels outside. No good from outside. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said,
Good, that's another bucket.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for third for the most 40-point games in a season.
and you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Over in the corner, Christie. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Irving. 14 points for him. Washington sets the pick for Irving. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to MP. Launches it. Connects from 3-point range. MP's got 45 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
From deep, Washington. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
MP passes to McDaniels. Back to MP. Clock at 4. Pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Tonight has been all about Julius Randle. He is scoring at will. They should keep going to him.
Now Christie. Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Kyrie Irving.
The first one falls.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Irving for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Irving's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Mavs. Here's MP. He has 45 points. It's Edwards on the wing. MP sets the screen for Edwards. MP outside. Frames the 3-pointer. MP's got 48.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Over in the corner, Christie. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Christie. And a wide open look for Flag. And a miss there on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Flag with it. Working on McDaniels. And that one's good. Flag. Flag's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just a problem inside. Flag just burst through the contact.
MP with a screen on Washington. On the wing, MP. Pass to Gobert. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Irving's shot is good.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Loads it up for MP, and stolen by Irving. In the corner, it's Flag. Off target with his 3. And so it's Minnesota with it. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Over in the corner, Washington buries the long-range jumper. Washington's got 18 points.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Caleb Martin comes in for Washington. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Flag. And it's Williams in for Christie. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Randall. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniel. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Floats it up for MP. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Dallas shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Williams kicks to Exum. Irving with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Stan Nasreed is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Nasreed, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
Williams against DiVincenzo. Williams passes to Irving. Fires from deep. Reed with the rebound.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it. Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
And finished off by Lively.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
MP passes to DiVincenzo. Timberwolves passing it around. Reed gets the bucket.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Irving from long range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. MP outside. There's the 3. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Lively. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Martin with a screen on Clark. Exum's shot is off. Here's DiVincenzo. And here's Ingles outside. Good on the three-point shot. Ingles has got 6.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And so it's Minnesota with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And we reach the... Teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory is not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Russell with a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And Russell with the answer from three. You are not going to show up, D'Angelo.
MP, no good.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And MP throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. On the wing, Williams. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Outside Irving. And the Mavericks another three.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Minnesota calls timeout. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also. Significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Flag is checked in for Williams. Pass to Reed. Now here's DiVincenzo. The three from MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Here's Russell, and they double up Russell. Shot clock at 6. Irving from long range, and again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Outside Russell. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix. And well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Pass to Irving for three. Good! Another from three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems yet another bucket.
And this remarkable rookie campaign reaching a new milestone in terms of production. He's now #2 all-time for points scored in a rookie season.
He's among some elite company. Makes you wonder how many more outstanding achievements lie in front of him. He is a lot of fun to watch.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
Dallas shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. With the step back. And on the way from Irving for three. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's good for two. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside for Davis. And here's Russell. Fires the three. Ingles with the rebound. MP inside. He's guarded by Russell. And the basket is good.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Davis, can they get it? And it's Russell missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. DiVincenzo with it. MP finds DiVincenzo. That three off the mark. Dallas with the ball. There's Russell with the three. Again, Russell missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Reed against Davis. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Lively. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. And they double up Davis. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Basket counts.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Irving kicks to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
MP fires from way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 6-second difference between shot and game. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
One shot.
Such a talent. Kyrie does certain things offensively that few others will even attempt.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Yeah, easy call.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. MP. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And both free throws good for MP. Here are the Mavericks now. Now, here is Irving. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Your fans on social media are constantly beating the drum about how important you are to the team's success. Does a double-double in the win prove what they say? The more MP, the better we'll be?
Yeah, I've been hearing that. But our fans are the best. We're lucky to have them. The NBA is a high-pressure machine, and nowadays, there's a stat for everything. I mean, everything. There's stats for every blood cell in your body. But after a while, pressure and numbers, they aren't good for you. Fans bring faith and fun back into the equation, and we're lucky to have them, period.
Very good, MP. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Jen. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And so long, everyone.
MP's new basketball anime debuted at #3 on Nielsen's top 10 overall streaming chart this week. It was #1 for all animated programming during the same stretch, a huge success by any measure. MP's new